Correct. So this question belongs to which concept? There are two concepts here. One is a direction sense, correct? Or direction plus the coordinate, correct? Coordinate geometry. So a man travels north 40 meters. You know north means what? Where? Let's say man is here. North means upward. So how many meter? 40 meters. And while at the same time his wife travels south from here means downwards. How many? 20, right? He then travels west 100 meter. West means left side. So the person is traveling, right? 100 meter. And his wife travels east 60 meter. Right side. That is 60 meter. Followed by him tracking east 30. Means what? Means the person is traveling again the east 30. Right? So from here 30 means, let's say, coming back up to here. Correct, no? That is remaining is here how much? This is 70, means this is 30 meter, no? This is 70 then. Now pause, she's easier. Now the question is, find the approximate value of the half the distance between them. Which means what? From here to here is that, no? The my point, the meeting this the so how do we do it? Can you stretch this line up to here and it'll make a right angle triangle? So this is 30, 70 remaining. So all together how much will get here to here? 140. Superb. And what about here? 60. Sorry, 130. 130 and what about here? 60. Correct, no? So I can find out the point A, B, I can find out. What should be A, B? Under root. So 360 plus 169. Correct, no? 3600. Correct, no? So approximate answer we can get it, right? I mean, what is it given? Half. Half. Just divide by 2. Correct. So this kind of questions you get it in the GRE, where you have a direction sense also. At the same time, the coordinate you have to use it. Usually we use the Pythagoras theorem. And remember, whenever talking about distance, no. So by default, it's the shortest distance. What do we understand? That here to here, then here to here? No. Shortest distance means what? One straight line connecting the both endpoints. That is important to understand. Okay. This is very simple for you. I think you can get the answer quickly. Tell me the answer. Correct, no? So can I say 1 minus 4 whole square plus 1 minus 5 whole square? Correct. So I can do it. I can do it either side also. 4 minus 1 and 5 minus 1. Does not matter because of the square is there. No, it become positive. Correct. So easier. What about this one? Sure. Give me a try. Correct. So how did you solve it? So from here to here, correct, and from here to here, right? So I should know this point. I should know this side, correct? So how much you get here to here, this side? So which means I must get DC. How much you got here? This one. 4. Super. And what about here to here? This 5, which means 5 plus 4, 9. Correct. This is again 4. This is again 5. So again here to here, again 9. Correct, no? So 9 is square plus 9 is square. 2 times of 9 is square. Correct? 9 will come out root 2. Correct, no? Super. Let's go ahead. The slope, how to find out the slope, right? Vertical change divided by horizontal change. I told you, no, let's say this is the line. I want to find out the tan theta. The tan theta is nothing but the anti-clockwise with the base. So tan theta means what? The vertical change divided by horizontal change. Correct, no? Tan theta, exactly the same thing. And how to find out vertical change? You know that the line parallel to y-axis, so y1 minus y2. How to find out this one? X1 minus x2. Just divide, that's all. So y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Correct? So let's go ahead, we'll try. And this is the basic slope facts you must be knowing. When do we get a positive slope? When the angle with the base is less than 90 degree. I get always positive. Means the angle with the x-axis in anti-clockwise, right, should be less than 90. Then the positive slope. If angle is more than 90, what happens? Negative slope. If the angle is 0, of course, angle is, see, 90 with the not 90, no, this is 90, 180, 0 basically. Correct. So this is the one simple question. Tell me quickly what is the answer you're getting. That's all. Good. 7 by 2 minus 5, sorry, 3 minus 10 divide by 2 minus 5. Or 10 minus 3, 10 minus 3, 5 minus 2. Correct? So same order, keep in the mind. Okay. uh, uh, Good. Chalo. So let's try. This one also you must be knowing the parallel. When do we get parallel? Tell me. When uh, the angle is the same, no? Same angle. Correct? If the same angle, you get the parallel, which means slopes must be equal. Correct, no? The slope of the first line, let's say S1, second line slope S2 must be equal. Now what happens here? When the two lines perpendicular to each other, the slope must be negative reciprocal, which means let's say S1 must be 1 minus 1 divided by S2 reciprocal, which means S1 is into S2 must be minus 1 always. When they are perpendicular to each other, which means the angle is 90 degree to each other, to the two lines, both lines, right? But what happens here? This is a parallel. The two lines are parallel, slopes must be equal. If the two lines are perpendicular to each other, the product of the slopes must be minus 1. Okay. This is the one question. And there's also slope intercept form. So how do you do it? Slope intercept form. So can I say y equals mx plus c? What is c here? C is called y-intercept. What is y-intercept? The line intersects the y-axis. This is called y-intercept here to here. Right? And what is aim here? Slope of the line. Right? What is x here? What is x and y? Any points on this on this line, x and y coordinate of the point lying on the line. Correct? So that is the y is equal to mx plus c. So I can write any straight line in this equation. If I know the slope, if I know the intercept, I can write it this way. Correct? So basically I can write any linear equation of any straight line. Correct? So let's try, this is one simple question. Find the point where the line crosses the x-axis, which means what we are finding? Now, correct, wonderful. If cross, I want to find this point, which means what? X must have a some point, some data, some value. Y must be 0. Correct, no? What about this point? X must be 0 and y must have value. So whenever finding the y-intercept, which means x equal to 0, x-intercept y equal to 0. So crosses the y, x equal x-axis, which means y must be 0. What is the answer we get? So plug in y equal to 0 here in the equation. 25x, and yes, how much we get? Approx 20. So plus 512 I'll get, no? If I go that side, no, not 512. 488. Is it? Is it? Correct, no? There is x value. Okay. We get the answer. How much we get the answer? Okay. Let's try this question. Question is what is the equation of the straight line passing through minus 2 comma 5 with an x-intercept of 3? What should be? X-intercept is 3. Which means y equal to 0. You can, but uh, there is one more clue here. X-intercept means what? Y equal to 0, no? Which equation will satisfy? Option from the option. Correct. Will this be the answer? Try with the point. Correct, no? That's all. Okay. I'll look at this one. Y-intercept of 9. It means x equal to 0. So you get option A, option C, and A and C. So remaining can be eliminated, no? Correct, no? So now check. Plug in the A and X and Y point from here. Which one will satisfy it? You'll get a very high value. Correct, no? There is some options, some mistakes are there, I think. Check with the option. X equal to 0, not possible, which means first one, if plug in 4 here, we'll never get it, no? First one will never get it. Minus into 4. No, some mistake in the options. Leave it. This one. What is slope of that line? Correct. Because it's given in the same format, no? 7x plus 28y equals 84. How do I bring it in the same format? So 28y equals, can I say 84, or sorry, minus 7x plus 84. So how do I divide? I divide by 28, right? Just to make in the same format. So I'll get y equals minus 7 by 28x plus 84 by 28. This is the y-intercept, or this is slope, which means 1 by 4. Good one. Okay, so I'm just forming the equations, the slope-intercept form. I'm bringing into the same format. Okay, what about this? What is x-intercept? Quickly, tell me. Very, very simple. Y must be 0, no? So y is 0 means this is gone, right? This is gone. So which means y equal to 0, then what about the x then? Minus 2 by 3. Minus 3 by 2. My answer is this one. Right? So here I want x intercept, y must be 0. Okay, what about this? Hmm, got clean bold, no? Got clean bold is equal. Okay, how much got geo here to here? Got to, which means y-intercept, correct? Geo is y-intercept, x-intercept, right? X-intercept, no? Here to here. So how much x-intercept? Y equal to 0, correct? So minus 2, minus 22 by how much will get? Minus 2.2. What about HO? X-intercept. Sorry, this is y-intercept. X equal to 0. That is 2, which is greater. Hmm, correct. So you should not look at the minus sign, huh? Because the minus sign indicates only the direction, right? The dimension is not the quantity. Quantity, of course, this is greater. Geo is greater. So, okay. Don't do the same mistake in the exam hall. Okay, this is the very, very simple. Take the homework number 1. Taken. You have to use, you have to tell the perpendicular है, parallel है, non-perpendicular है, intersecting है, or same line है. Okay. Okay. This one also, homework number 2. Homework number 3. Homework number 4. Homework number 5. Okay. And next class, now you have to do some pre-work. Okay. We are starting number theory. Next class. So pre-work means what? You must go through the rules of divisibility, first thing, just revise it. Okay. Second pre-work is LCM and HCF. Just revise it. Third pre-work is multiples and factors. Right? That's all. Just you revise it. We'll see the questions on from number theory from the next session. Okay. Chalo, take care. Bye bye. See you. Tomorrow, are we joining? Because hardly I required 2 classes. Number theory, and then we. Yes, yes, yes. Evening. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can just text me in the group if it's possible. You can join. Otherwise, no problem. We'll have on when today's Tuesday, Monday, no? We'll have on Wednesday then. Okay. Chalo, you inform me. Okay? Chalo. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you. बड़ी मुश्किल है ये मेरा दिल है
My silence is not weakness. It's a warning. You think my silence means I'm weak, that I have nothing to say, that I've given up? My silence is power. My silence is control. My silence is the calm before the storm. I don't waste words on people who don't deserve them. I don't explain myself to those who never try to understand me. I don't react to disrespect. I watch. My
एक छोटी बच्ची के पास ली ये खुद को सबने खास समझने लगा जब तेरी अम्मी तेरी तशरीफ होती थी ना तब से जमाने की फसदा कर रहा हूं मैं और एक बात याद रखियो इस पूरी लयारी में मेरा खून बोलता बाप फर्ज का एक छोटी यहाँ कब यार पैसा जनता का सीधे जनता में जाए कोई लापरवाही नहीं लापरवाही की है कोई बदमाशी किया कोई लालच में आ भी गया मनुष्य है आ जाता है यानी सोची 4 के फॉर्च्यूनर खरीद ली 4 कट्ठा जमीन खरीद ली महाराज जी के काम मालूम है यार पैसा जनता का सीधे जनता में जाए कोई लापरवाही नहीं लापरवाही की है कोई बदमाशी किया कोई लालच में आ भी गया मनुष्य है आ जाता है यानी सोची 4 के फॉर्च्यूनर खरीद ली 4 कट्ठा जमीन खरीद ली महाराज जी के काम मालूम है जब आप गए राहुल गांधी को मिलने तो राहुल गांधी ने आपसे ज्यादा ध्यान अपने खुद के प्रति रखे और थोड़ा
वो थोड़ा स्टोरी को आपको ये करना पड़ेगा। राहुल गांधी हम लोगों को बुलाया, उसको नहीं बुलाया, किसको बुलाया? स्टोरी को किसको बुलाया? सीपी जोशी को बुलाया, अभी जो राजस्थान असेंबली का स्पीकर उसको बुलाया, और साथ में असम का पीसीसी का अध्यक्ष था